Hi guys, good to have you all back. Christmas is done. I have crossed it off my list. We had a wonderful time. I hope you did as well. I'm still trying to recover from all the fantastic food because Christmas in our family is all about the lovely food. So New Year's is coming up. Yes. And after that, it's all back to normal. Well, in my sort of mind, come January 1st, everything is back to normal. Speaking of January, what is on my desk? These are lovely, beautiful vintage bingo cards. Aren't these amazing? I love them. I absolutely am in love with them and I need to use them. So here's my plan, guys. I am going to make a special, let's call it special, a special sort of junk journal for the month of January, where I'll be doing some actual journaling. Well, not really, not the classic type where you write stuff down. I want to do like beautiful projects and put them in a journal for January. So here's the plan and the supplies. I am using these. These are going to be my cover. However, guys, you can make journals in all sorts of ways, yeah? This my front cover, this my back cover. You have a journal that goes like this, yeah? But my journal is going to go like this. Yeah, it's going to be sort of a flip-up journal. I'm going to make it ring-bound, so I don't know if I'm going to use the small rings or these ones. So they're going to be rings through them, yes, with all the pages in between. But I want this to be like a sort of flip-over journal. Because the idea is I want to make beautiful projects on pages in this that you can put on display. So I also want this to be sort of a display thing. So imagine rings on the top. Yes, I'm going to make a construction where this is sort of kept together. Yeah, I'm going to put it like so. And then you can flip over the days and then display it on your desk. But in a way that it will stand up all the time. Yeah, so it's going to be sort of a flip over junk journal. Never made one, never seen anything like it. So yeah, but we're going to figure it out. We're going to figure it out. So I am using this. Now guys, you probably don't have this. That's okay. Take out some chipboard, some very heavy scrapbook paper, something that is a little bit heavier and sturdier. Maybe because bingo, of course, is a game. I'm going to use all sorts of game pieces in here. Maybe have another sort of old game board and cut out a piece. You know, like Monopoly or whatever sort of game board you have, an old one. Yeah? And use that to make the cover. So, I'm using this for paper. Now, I am not going to journal today in here. I am merely going to make the journal. For paper, I've been thinking bingo is a game, but I have lots of games that I sort of collect to use for these sorts of projects. I have this old Lotto, a sort of a bingo type of game for children, and I'm going to use one of those. I want to use heavy special papers in this one. So I'm using one of these. This is from the game Electro. You probably have this all around the world. I grew up with this and I loved it. So I've been collecting these games, Electro, because I want to use the cards. Look how lovely these are. So game cards. I have no clue from what game this came from, but it's all letters and upside down and I don't know. It's just interesting. Now I am going to go through my collection and hopefully find some other game cards or what have you. But I also took out some more specialty paper, like handmade paper that's a little bit sturdier. Yeah, some braille paper. This came from photo albums. You could use scrapbook paper, marbled cardstock. This is sort of cardstock with sort of a linen structure on it. So not book pages or copy paper, but heavier paper. Yeah, heavier paper. I'm going to look for more game. I hope I have some more. Now, normally when I make a junk journal, I don't really mind if some pieces are larger or bigger or taller or shorter. I really want to make these almost all the same. Yes, because we're gonna flip them over and I think it will look nicer. Okay, that's it for the papers. Well, I'm gonna use the rings to bind them together. For this, I need my crocodile. Now, these are very heavy. I know that these are very heavy. But I also know for sure that this will go through it. Because I've done something similar. So, I need to make holes in the top. It won't fit eyelets. It's too heavy. It's too thick to put eyelets in. Now, I want to make sort of a closure on the bottom. And the closure will also function as sort of a thing underneath here that will keep them together. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, we'll see, we'll see. And for this, I'm going to use probably a piece of this and eyelets. Yeah. What else am I using? Paper trimmer, because I'm going to trim some papers. Now, the cover will be already amazing, so I do not want to add a lot of it, a lot of stuff to it, but I will add a little something here and there. On the inside, I don't know if I have the time, guys. On the inside, I might make a pocket so that you can put some stuff in. Oh, look at this lovely, I don't even know what it is. Pockets on the inside. That's the idea. But you know, as per usual, it's just an idea. It's just an idea. I have not made a prototype or anything like it. Let's see how we will go. Okay, guys, I'm going to sort everything out and then we're going to start. Okay, so these are the two that I have chosen. I want this to be the sort of the front cover. It's going to be all right, guys. Most of this you won't see because I'm going to have it, you know, this is the cover and the papers are going to be in the inside. So actually this will flip over like so. And there's going to be papers here and here. So it doesn't really matter, but let's just pretend, if it's closed, that we have a front and a back cover. I'm going to do this on the front because there's a lovely spot here to put something on. I really don't want to cover up Victoria and District Baseball Association. Look at the card number here. That is just so cool. And it has the number 47 on here, which is my favorite number of all time. Okay, so front, back. Yeah? I need to punch holes. Now, there's bingo on here. I think I'm gonna put one here and one here. Yeah? Am I? Yes. Yes, I just am. Do you want to do some measuring? 2 inches here, and then that doesn't really work. I'm just gonna eyeball it, guys. I'm gonna put one here and one here. Going to be a little bit off-centered, but that's okay. Now, let's hope this works. I think so, because I already used this. Oh my gosh, doesn't even fit through. It will. I used this years ago to make some holes in very heavy sort of chipboard or something. Okay, here goes nothing, guys. Here goes nothing. Please work. Please work. Yes! See, it works. It works. Can I get it out? A beautiful, perfect hole. You can use your crocodile for this. Okay, so and then the other one is going to go. I'm just eyeballing it. Here? Are we going to do it here? We are. And that is 2. Perfect. Okay, now I'm going to mark it. Because we also need to... Is that the right side up, love? Yes, it is. Because we also need this on the other side. Yeah? Yeah. Yes. I am hoping this works, guys. Otherwise, I would have punched holes in my beautiful bingo cards for nothing. But it probably will. Here's one. Needs a little bit of help. It's too bad it won't hold eyelets. I could try, I could put one in and see how far we will get, but probably it won't hold any eyelets. Could add hole reinforcers. Great. Eyelet? Wanna try it? This is one of the... Needs to have a long... this. I think these are the longest? Not this one. I don't think so. They do fit, but they won't sort of curl. But they do fit. Do we want? Let's just do it. Let's just do it. However, different color because I'm using these. Uh-oh. Can I get them out? You guys, you should have stopped me. Like so. You're gonna get them out like so. They're stuck. I'll get them out. Yes, there they are. Well, just put them in. You don't have to sort of pinch them because they'll be stuck in. So I'm gonna have eyelets in. Then these. I'm not gonna do a lot more to this at the moment. Yeah. What I really want to do is, well, it's not. I'm not even gonna make signatures. The filling for this. Yeah. So let me take out my papers and see what will fit in here. Eyelets are in, guys. I even managed to sort of pinch them so they're really, really stuck in. Yeah. So yeah, yay for this. Also thought more hardware. So I found a bookplate thingy that you could put something in. I'm gonna have this here. This came with screws, but unfortunately the screws are too long for this. So I'm going to attach it with some brads later because we also want to do a disc over here. Okay, let's do the filling. I found some more bingo cards, but these are all quite a bit smaller. However, I think I'm going to add them anyway because I can already sort of imagine me extending this with something when I do a project with one of those. Yeah? I think so. So I'm going to use this as a template. I have no clue how many pages I'm going to do because I won't be able to do a project every day of the week, guys. I'm not going to have it all the way to the top. Just sort of over here. Yep. I'm just going to do this. 1, 2. I think I'm going to do the smaller setting on this one. My original plan was to have them all the same size. I'm going to try it out, guys. So this is going to go here, and then this is going to go here. And this is going to go here. Maybe we should do the other one as well. Smart. I'm just going to try out if this is actually what I think it would be like. Yeah? Oh yeah. I need them bigger because they sort of get a little bit stuck. So I need to use the bigger holes on here. I will put on hole reinforcers. However, I also want to do lots of decorating. So I think I'm going to put on the hole reinforcers once the project, the day that I'm working this on, is done. And then I'm going to put on the hole reinforcers. But we need bigger holes, which means the bigger setting on these. Now eventually this will go like so. So these need to go on the inside. Otherwise it won't be sort of stuck. Yeah? Can you sort of imagine it? And then you flip it over to the next day or what have you. It's going to be so cool. I think it's going to be cool, guys. Yeah. Okay, but we need bigger holes. There we go. There's stuff in here. Where's my needle? Did I put it back? Nobody knows. So are you doing Junkjournal January? Meg from Meg Journals is every year doing, I believe, Junkjournal January and Junkjournal July. Now it is a collaboration that lots of YouTubers, big one names, because I think Barbara 49 Dragonflies is joining in, are joining. But here's the thing. It has prompts, and prompts scare me. Oh, and Well, not even scared. They annoy me. I must be honest, they annoy me. So I am not participating in the junk journal January. However, I do want to do some projects. Okay, I love this. Already like it, guys. Have it centered, and this is my way of making a template. I'm just using this as a template. Okay, you do not want to see me punch holes for like 50 minutes. So I'm gonna punch the holes later, but first let's just sort of find out what papers we want to use. Yeah? Okay, papers. I want this one. Obviously does not fit that way, but it will fit this way. Needs to be shorter. I'm going to cut this here. What else do we have? We have this one. Is it too wide? It actually isn't. I cannot make it longer. Then the electro games. Oh my gosh, they're too wide. What am I doing? Are they too tall? If I do them like this, I need to snip them. I certainly do not want to snip anything from this side. So I'm going to cut off the last bit. I'm going to cut off this. However, I will keep it because, oh, look at this. Yeah, well, it is what it is, love. It is what it is. This one doesn't have any pictures, but lovely numbers and such. I do want to keep all the numbers. Yeah, so I'm going to snip it from this side. So I'm going to take this one off. Just snip it. Oh, also, you also need the bottom part. Well, and then this. Yes, snippy here, snippy there. These are probably the same size. Of course they are. It's the same game, love. It's the same game. What else do we have? I have some scrapbook paper. Why not you use scrapbook paper? No worries. I'm going to cut it here and here. So some scrapbook paper. I have this. Oh, isn't that lovely? I want to keep it on. I want to keep this on. It came from a photo album. It's handmade paper. Snip it here. And here, just a page. This is handmade paper. Is this too flimsy? Might be a little bit too flimsy. I'm going to have it. Oh, that is actually perfect size. Going to snip it here. The smaller bingo cards, guys. I have lots of smaller bingo cards. Now I could do another one of these. This one will fit. Yeah, but these are quite a bit smaller. However, I was thinking to make these into pockets on the inside. Like so. I have another smaller one, and like so. They will need gussets. Yeah. Which means I want to make pockets that have a little bit more room on the inside. So I'm going to make gussets for these with some paper scraps that we have left. But I will make another card out of this. Braille paper. Hardly ever use Braille paper. But it is actually really nice paper to use on here. Is this better? Yes, that is better. Most of it will be covered up, guys. Ouch, did I cut myself? How about this? Has holes in the middle. You know, I like to keep the holes. I want to keep the holes. You can. Are you going to have them on the top? No, bottom. One of these. I think this is too plain. Too plain. I have another piece of sort of handmade paper. This also came from a photo album. Look at this. How am I going to use this? Well, like so. I'm just going to do it, guys. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to cut it here, and I'm going to cut it There. Yeah? Yes, 2 bingo cards, 2 electro cards. Do you want to do another one of those? And I'm going to do another one of those. I don't know how many pages I have now. Let's find out. I'm going to cut everything to size. So I have my covers, my filling, all the pages. It's going to be lovely, guys. I already really like it. I have 15 of them. I know January has 31 days, but that's an odd number, not an even number. So I made 15. So I might do day 1, day 2. I don't know. They're 15, but make as many as you want, guys. Now, I need to make sort of a closure. When you have it just closed in your bookcase, yes, I want to make a closure, but the closure will also function as a sort of a hinge between these to make sure they won't sort of slide. Yeah, does that make any sense? Hoping so. I just took off 2 pieces. These I made these 15 inches, probably way too tall, but that's quite all right. I could leave them plain, but I don't want to. I don't want to. So I'm going to stamp on them. Now, I know from experience, guys, that distress oxides and distress inks will in time fade or smudge a little bit, but that's quite all right. I want to do a little bit of background stamping. This stamp I got from some friends of mine who are probably watching. Thank you so much. I'm going to use it. Yeah, it's a script. So I'm going to do some script in the background, and then I'm going to use my vintage beautiful numbers stamps. And for this, I'm going to use fallen leaves. I think this will be more sort of permanent. Yeah? Okay. So I'm also doing stamping. Apparently I am. Yeah. Just a little bit in the background. Yeah. It doesn't need to be clear, guys. Just, you know, a little bit, maybe even looks a little bit more grungy. I do hope my numbers will be more clear, but I think so. I think they will. There we go. And the last piece. We're just going to do one side. I'm just doing one side. That's quite all right. I'm going to attach them with brads. I'm going to do something with brads. There we go. You can also do this, guys, if you have like very heavy old book covers. Use book covers. Yeah. Oh, why not? Okay, numbers. I'm just taking out random numbers. Hoping this works. If not, you know, I have rolls and rolls of this type of, what is it called? Something. But it works and I love it. It works and I love it. It's gonna have numbers on them. Just, you know, random. I hardly ever use these stamps and they're so fantastic. 6 and an 8. Make your own design sort of trim. Gonna put the 3 on again. So 1 and a 2. And another 8, and why not another 8? See? Made my own trim. So I'm going to do the other one as well. And then I need to find out a way to attach it. My strippies are done. I love them. They're so cool. They're so cool. Okay, guys, this is the front. I also want to have the book plate on here. I'm going to have the book plate here. And then one of the strippies probably here, just in the middle. Yeah. But first I'm going to attach this one. How am I going to punch that high? Because I don't think this will go that high, will it? No. So it's time to take out the big guns. And I don't think I have used this all year. I have a big bite, crocodile big bite that will reach here to make holes. So let me quickly get that out. And also need to make something here. I'm going to attach it with some of these brads. I don't ask me where I got these. I have no clue, guys. They look like screws. They're not Tim Holes. I know that for sure. And so these are going to go here, and this one is going to go there. Yeah, really cool. And then the other one on the other side is going to go here again with another brad. But I need my big bite. Where is it? Nobody knows. I'm going to find it. Found it. It's really, really dusty because I have not used it in probably like a year or so. Okay, this is actually the same device as this. Well, sort of, but it has a much bigger opening, see? So that you can reach, oh, will it fit? Yes, it will. So that you can reach further into a piece of paper, or a what have you. I marked where I want the holes to be. Let's see, where does it come out? Over here? Oh my gosh, guys. Honestly, I'm so much better. Is that on the dot that I made? Glasses? Tomorrow. I'm going to go for my glasses, new glasses tomorrow. There we go. Yes, it's exactly on the dot. So yay. So yay. It's so much easier with this device, guys. Absolutely. But maybe I'm doing it wrong. Probably am. You know me. Probably doing it wrong. You cannot see where you're going to punch the holes. Well, you can. But you need better eyesight. There we go. Hopefully it was on the same spot. Yes. Yes. Perfect. Now the question is, are these brads long enough? They are. They are. Metal book plates. Now I'm going to be... Oh, that's the wrong one. Wrong one. Where's the other one? I bought these on AliExpress years ago, a whole bunch of them, and they were very, very cheap. And I honestly don't know of a brand that makes them otherwise, so I just bought them on AliExpress, and I love it. Now I have this one. Do you not want the same? No, I don't need the same. I don't need the same. Don't throw them about. This one starts with a 0. I'm going to do this. Or are you going to start with a 4? Make up your mind. I just flipped it over, guys. Yeah. Because it leaves for a nicer sort of end. Okay. How are you going to do this? I'm just hoping this is the middle. I'm going to line it up with, you know, this here. Okay, punch hole here first. Well, I'm hoping that was the right spot. Yes, it was, it was. Do you need to punch a hole here as well? Yeah, but for this, I'm just going to use this device, of course. Yep. So both of them, and then I need this one. It's cool. Already love it. There you go. Now, you have brads here. I know. I'm going to tape them down, guys, with some tape. Just going to put some tape over it. Really? Are you? Yes. Like so. So if you put something in the pocket, nothing will get stuck. I'm going to do the same on the other side with this one. And then I'm going to make the pockets. For the pockets on the inside, already made one. I just want to try it out if it would work. And it does, it does. I'm taking the bingo card and then I'm using one of the, well, I have lots of scraps left. I have taken out a strippy that was 1 inch wide. Yes, and then the length of the card. And then I made smaller strippies here on the top, again, 1 inch. Just folded them in. Doesn't need to be precise, guys. Just fold them in. But do make them of a little bit sturdier paper, so no copy paper or book pages or anything. Doesn't need to be fancy paper as well, because you won't be able to see it anyway. Yeah, probably lots of different ways to make this. I have chosen just to do this. And then, oh the numbers. Yes, don't use fancy smancy paper. But it was just lying on my desk. I'm going to glue it with the opening on the top, guys. Opening on the top, not on the bottom. That would not be smart. Just on the bottom of your pocket. And this is when you don't have the room to fold these yourself from the existing piece. Just going to make external sort of gussets. Well, not really external. It's going to be on the inside, but you know. Made from a different piece of paper. There you go. Again, opening on the inside. See, it doesn't even need to go all the way, guys. This will do just fine. But by all means, make them longer. Also, no inking required or anything like it. Just as long as the openings are on the inside. I'm gluing them all the way to the edge. Okay. Are they on? Everybody on? Yes. There we go. Put glue here. Here and here. Now, don't mind these openings here, because I won't be putting any small stuff in. And then you glue it on. Now the pocket does sort of look and feel a little bit raised. That is what we wanted to accomplish. And then you have way more. Can you tell? Yes. You have a little bit more room, so you can put all sorts in, like your scraps or what have you. Now, guys, I love these backgrounds so much. I am not going to decorate this. I might do some decorating here and there, but that will be in a completely different project. We are almost there. I'm going to put in all the papers. Yeah? And then I'm going to test if the closing part really works. Let's put all the papers in. This is the front, this is the back. Yes, I put the opening on the inside. I already put it through both the holes. And I'm just gonna, you know, put my papers in. Hoping this will work, because, again, not tested it out. There we go. Now, if some of these are too long or too wide, you know, scissors. Scissors will do the trick. But I think it will work. You could also make this into a pocket. I did do this with another piece of paper. That was too long. And I was like, well, with this one, why not make this into a pocket? So they're all not all the same sort of height or width or whatever you. This. What? How? And this. This, love. Over here. And then this sort of other lotto card. I try to alternate between sort of handmade paper and a piece of game. There we go. Holes, not the right holes. These are the right holes. Yes, this is scrapbook paper. Another game piece. Now, knowing me, this will be very bulky at the end. When I'm finished. So at the end of oh yes, I put these on the top. At the end of January, this will be a chunky monkey for sure. And then, was this the last one? Did I do all of them? I think so. Did you count with me? I can't remember. Okay, you close it up like so. Yes. So will it work? Please work. Yes. No, it will. It will. You need to wiggle it about. Oh, it's already fantastic. You can have it as a journal, like so, and then make this into the closure. It needs to have a lovely plate. Probably something that says either January or 2024. See? Lovely closure. Journal. Ta-da. But here's what I want to do. I want to open this up. hello, open it up. Yeah, there you go. And then flip this one over. Yeah. And then close these up. I know, confusing, right? I know, guys. Bear with me. I'm just going to make and put them sort of 5 inches apart from one another. And I'm going to make a knot or a bow or what have you. Just as long as there's a little bit of space in between. So now I think you can actually... Yes, it works. It won't slip or slide. Yeah? It will hold because we made a thingy on the inside. And then you can sort of flip it over. So I'm going to do a project, hopefully every day. I'm going to try, guys. I have no clue how I'm going to sort of do this within my schedule. Oh, isn't that lovely? And just do projects and have it on your desk. Just look at it for a day or so, or forever, whatever you want to do. And when you're all finished, you untie it here and close it up again. Probably will be more bulky. What did you do? Yes, Boy Scouts. You know, I can do lots of knots. Well, I'm going to untie it. There you go. I didn't need this long of pieces of the trim. Yeah, close it up. There you go. And it will hold a lot, guys, because you can add lots in here, so it'll work. Fantastic. I'm going to make a quick book plate, something simple. Probably going to be stamping something on piece of paper. Oh, this won't hold ink very well, I guess. On a piece of something. Maybe this? Maybe this. 2024? Or January? Let's find out. So I'm going to make this into January. However, I want to use my very old, new letter stamp set. These are wooden blocks. I tried them out, but they need a little bit of work. It does work, but they're very old. So I'm going to put these together. I'm not going to tie it with elastics or what have you. I'm just going to trust that they will stick together like so. Yes. I made a piece of paper from the Braille and I made it so that it will fit. Already sort of put the outline on it so I know where to stamp. You only get one go at this, love. I know. And I need a little bit of a softer sort of background. So I put this fluffy handmade paper underneath. There you go. I'm just gonna... You only have one go. Well, here goes nothing. Oh, I like it. Yes. Yes, it looks old, right? It looks old. Do we want some... Ooh, let's do some splatters. But in a completely different color, of course. Just to make it look even older with vintage photo. Not with a dark color. Yeah. Oh, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Now, once this is in, it's very hard to get it out because of these sort of slide thingies here. Isn't that cool? The slide thingies are so cool. So I'm going to have it in here and it will say January. Love it. Love it. Don't touch it. Now, decorating. I'm not going to decorate it, guys. It is already so fantastic. Look at all the numbers that are on here. Do I need to add more numbers? No. No, also, this is going to be mostly on the inside, of course. But that's quite right. If it is finished, what I might do is make a lovely dangle on these. Yeah, I think I want to do this. So guys, the actual journal is finished. I think it's so interesting. I love it. I am very curious, guys, if you're gonna sort of play along what you are using for a cover. Yeah, I use game boards. I am very curious of what game board you're going to use. Chess or checkers or Monopoly or whatever kind of game you have. Or book covers. Just, book covers and then decorate them. I absolutely love the fact that it's an interactive page. This one doesn't slide anymore, but that's okay because the number 47, I need to have this on at all time. So yes, I can change it about. I can change it about if I want to. And the back as well. The 5 doesn't slide. Oh, the 5 does slide, but it's black. Okay, wow. I just think it is extremely interesting. Yeah, you open it up like so. And then you flip it over. You don't need to make this into a flip over if you don't want to have it on your desk. You open it up and then start decorating every day. Day 1, day 2, or you don't even need to do this in order, guys. Because I don't know if I'm going to make these in order. And you can have this as a flip over. I would tie these together on the bottom and then, flip them over. Make something lovely. And have it as a sort of a display on a something. Cool, right? I think it's cool. I really like it. Now, January is almost here, guys. I have no clue how I'm going to go about it. I want to fill her up in January, so I might do 2 or 3 pages a day or 1. Depends on what I'm doing with it. Let's find out. So, that's it for today. I'll be back again this Friday. Now, make sure, guys, this Friday, that you have a cup of tea, a snack, cuddle up on the couch, and because it's going to be a long video, I'm going to do my yearly favorite craft supplies. Yeah? And you're going to love it because I have so much to share with you guys. So, hopefully, I will see you all this Friday. Until then, bye, guys.